In one of the most deceptively simple scenes in modern horror, a teacup becomes a weapon and silence becomes a prison. This is the teacup scene from Get Out, a masterclass in psychological horror, sound design, and power dynamics. Jordan Peele's Get Out is filled with subtle tension, great scenes, and horrifying moments, but nothing prepares us for the moment Missy Armitage, the smiling psychiatrist mother of his girlfriend, invites Chris in for a chat. And what follows is not a jump scare or a gore fest, it's a quiet conversation with devastating consequences for the rest of the movie. And as I'm sure many of you have noticed when you watch the scene, if you listen closely, there's that soft, almost gentle click of silver against porcelain that becomes the sound of submission. The spoon steering is hypnotic, rhythmic, clinical, and deliberate, and it lulls Chris and us as the audience into a trance.
Where was your mom?
This isn't just sound design, it's control of the scene, and it's control that every stir is tightening of the leash for our character. And then when Chris falls into the sunken place, the screen widens into horror. His body stays seated, but his consciousness is pulled back, watching his life like a film on mute. Jordan Peele, comedian turned horror auteur, said this moment represents how marginalized voices often feel present but powerless. Now we have the line, "You're in the sunken place." That line hits harder because we understand this isn't hypnosis, it's a metaphor for systemic silencing.
Now you're in the sunken place.
We can't mention this scene though without looking at performance and pace. Daniel Kaluuya's eyes do more acting in this scene than most monologues do for other actors. One tear and absolute stillness. The horror is internal and we feel it and we see it reflected in his face. Then Catherine Keener's performance as Missy is cold, precise and chilling. No shouting, no menace, just absolute control and horror through control. This scene works because it turns a common household item and a common scenario, a teacup, and talking to potential mother-in-law, into a tool of domination. It flips horror tropes, placing a black protagonist in a world where his very identity is being auctioned off piece by piece. And it starts here with this sound and this scene. The real horror, where it's not supernatural, is psychological, institutional, and generational. Get Out, and this scene in particular, didn't just scare us, it made us uncomfortable, made us think and showed us our power can sound like politeness and control can even come with a smile. Thanks for watching today, our little breakdown of the Get Out teacup scene. Don't forget to subscribe for more scene breakdowns from cult classics to horrors to modern masterpieces, and we'll see you again in the next one.
I can't move.
You can't move.
Why can't I move?